What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Thoughts of Rome, back with another video. In today's video, we'll be talking about how the wall is not defeated. Larsa Pippen smashed the wall, got tossed up, flipped out, and finds out that the grass is not greener on the other side. So today we'll be reading this article that Larsa Pippen spoke on about how she basically regrets leaving Scottie Pippen because she thought she could do better than him. And come to find out, everybody was just tossing you up, tossing you around, and now you feeling sad and lonely because nobody wants you at the age of 48 and a couple of kids. You're done. It is what it is. If Scottie Pippen takes you back, you should go back home and call it a day. Anywho, let's get into this article. So, Larsa Pippen hasn't found what she's looking for. The Real Housewives of Miami, I didn't even know she was part of Real Housewives, start explaining how no one she's dated has lived up to her ex-husband, Scottie Pippen. And the reason why, because you thought the grass was green on the other side and you thought that you could do better than what you currently have. You thought you could upgrade from somebody that's already a millionaire, somebody that's a household name, somebody that got the fame, status, and stature that a lot of men don't have. You thought you can just monkey branch to the next one and it'll be easy. What you females gonna understand is not like that, ma. It's not like this. Scottie Pippen is the best she's gonna ever have as a committed man to her. I mean, man, you've been with the dude for buku years. You got a couple of kids. He's a millionaire. You got money. I mean, you want for nothing in life. That's what I don't comprehend with these celebrity women. Or, well, she really wasn't a celebrity until she stepped out on him. But you have everything in the palm of your hands. Why sabotage that? To go try out your options at 48? Ain't nobody checking for you on top of getting all this cosmetic surgery and stuff so you can look and blend in with the Kardashians. Like, y'all need to stop trying to compete or keep up with the Kardashians, man. They are a brand. They are a business. They can do that. But let's continue. In a conversation on Melissa Gorga's On Display podcast, Larsa 48 gave an update on her dating life and where she stands with her ex. Quote Larsa, I feel like I'm kind of mentally in a place of like I was married to a really famous guy that was really cute, that had a good body, that was really successful, that gave me four gorgeous kids, she said. So where the hell are you gonna find a guy that can like fill in? How the fuck are you talking? Is it like Clueless? Fill in, it doesn't have to be all of those, but like a few of those boxes. She added, it's kind of hard. I thought it was going to be easier, to be honest with you. Dummy. Larsa and Scottie, now 56, first married in 97. They finalized their divorce in December, 3 years after filing for the split. The ex-couple shares 4 children, Scottie Jr., Preston, blah, blah, blah. Of her future relationship goals, Larsa admitted she may have to lower her standards. How many times, not only in the celebrity world, but also just in the average everyday world, women mess up their best option because they think the grass is green on the other side? I mean, you can take what she did and bring it down to our level, and come to find out now you got to lower your standards, and the biggest thing that you're looking to find is somebody that can be financially stable to support you guys now. You no longer can go after the guy for the looks, for the status, for all these things that you once had in your younger days. Now you got to settle for, and nothing wrong with my guys, the truck drivers, but you got to settle for a truck driver. You got to settle for a dude that you normally wouldn't settle for, a guy that's normally not your preference. And here's the thing about it. You don't like him. You don't want him. But you got to do it for survival. You got to do it so you won't be lonely and die alone. And that's the worst thing you can do when option picking, is to be scraping the bottom of your option bucket just to be with somebody. Because it might be okay for a year or two, maybe, if it lasts that long. But eventually you're going to step out on him for the dudes that's really your preference. But the dudes that's really your preference don't really want you no more. So they just going to smash you like Larsa been smashed up by who? Tiger, Future and this basketball dude, and then allegedly Tristan Thompson, all them dudes saw you was fun. You was with Scotty. Like, after you left Scotty, like, you had no staying or sticking power in the streets. Like, yeah, on the outside you look cute, you got your body done up so you kind of thick or whatever like that, but that's all they was viewing you as, an object. Nobody's gonna wife you up until you lower your standards and get with a guy that you really don't. So let's continue. Once I started dating, I'm like, I'm gonna have to come to the realization that I'm not gonna get it all. I had a great run. I had a great relationship. You know, I was married for 23 years. If you realize all that, and you know all that, why did you leave? You make no fucking sense. You make no sense. The world in the palm of your hands, and you just said, "Nah, I'm good." And now you sitting over here regretting because you ain't got it no more. Now, I don't know exactly what she got during the divorce or whatever. You know, if she got millions or whatever from him and stuff like that. But you seeing it ain't about the money now, right? You seeing it's more than the money. You see, you need an actual companion now. Somebody that's actually, I don't know, yin and yang to you, I guess. Let's continue. While Larsa speaks highly of her former marriage to Gorga, 43, she hasn't always been totally positive when it comes to Scotty. During the February episode, Larsa said Scotty acts as the Punisher when they don't see eye to eye. Okay, where's the proof? She claimed when a disagreement about her home arose, Scotty said Larsa would have to send Sophia to Los Angeles against her wishes. I was traumatized, Larsa said. If he doesn't get his way, he punishes me. He's like the Punisher. If that man is as bad as you say he is, then why are you wanting to get back with him? Why are you realizing he's the best thing you ever had? Because it sounds like you're talking more than just financially. It sounds like you're talking more on a personal level, that he was a great guy too. Correct me if I'm wrong. So before their divorce filed in 2016, a pair of audio recordings from Larsa were released in which she called 911 to report Scotty being aggressive. At the time, Scotty's lawyer, Roberta G. Stanley, explained the recordings in a statement to People. Mr. Pippen is aware that some members of the press have obtained 911 records or recordings recently made by Ms. Pippen. While these recordings speak for themselves, Ms. Pippen did not make any allegations of physical violence by Mr. Pippen, she said. Exactly, where's the evidence? Although Mr. and Ms. Pippen both have public personas. Really? Okay. Their divorce is a private matter. Mr. Pippen requests that the press respect his privacy and that of his family during this time. And that's the end of the article. So, average women, let this be a lesson learned. If you got a great lifestyle, a great guy, I mean, relationships, you're going to have your ups and downs. That's just what it is. Eventually, that new car smell is going to wear out on the relationship. That's just what it is. And then that's when the real, in my opinion, the real relationship begins. Once the new car smell and the lust leave, that you quote unquote cover up as love when it really lust, that's when the relationship really starts. That's when the relationship really shows if you guys are going to make it or not. Because if you're stubborn, closed off, don't want to compromise, don't want to, I know this is a dirty word, be submissive and things like that, then it's not going to work, man. Relationship is like a job. It requires work. It requires talking, communication. It requires openness. And the biggest thing, the foundation should be laid up front with the person that you're looking to get in a relationship to, so nothing can be misunderstood. Now, of course, there's going to be some compromises along the way and some amendments, but I mean, it's just part of it. It's part of growth. It's part of kind of sort of being fluid. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's it for this video, man. As you can see through the photos, Larsa been in the streets getting it in, and now she finally come to realize that she hit the wall and men ain't really taking her serious. She lost a good thing. Well, lesson learned. Continue to live, continue to go. But that's it for this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Don't forget to click that notification bell at the top. And until next time, Thoughts of Rome. Peace.